I started my day off with some coffee, and then I nibbled on 2 of these cookie dough bites, which I'd made earlier. And then I had a large cup of red bush tea, a bagel with salad and vegetarian sausages, and some soup on the side. This is the soup I had, and these are the sausages I got. And then after that, I was feeling kind of peckish and I wanted something sweet, so I heated up this chickpea blondie in the microwave. After that, I munched on an orange, and I had a handful of these delicious sea salt crisps. And then I had some salad, avocado, oat crackers, and some prawn cocktail. I had a handful of cashews, and I accidentally dropped one and tried to save it. And I munched on some dairy milk chocolate, and later on I had some hot chocolate and half a toast with biscoff spread. On Tuesday, I started my morning with some oatmeal. I've got pumpkin seeds, blueberries, blackberries, some jam, cinnamon, and some almond milk. Another coffee, and some fruit, orange and black grapes, and a handful of walnuts as well. Then my mum made this chicken noodle soup. I had that, and then I had some more of the prawn cocktail with some oat crackers. And then for dinner, my mum made this Indian homemade chicken curry and white rice with broccoli in there to get some fibre, and this was my portion that I ended up eating later on in the evening that day. Then I was feeling peckish, so I had another cookie dough ball. Again, I wanted something sweet, so I just pureed together some fruit and topped it with some banana, coconut, chia seeds, cinnamon, and a wee bit of seeds on top as well. Then later on, my sweet tooth started acting up again, so I ended up having some more blondie brownies with some biscoff spread. Wednesday, I started it off with some coffee, as usual. And then I decided to make my classic go-to avocado toast with mushrooms on sourdough bread and eggs. And you guys, I had it with a freshly pressed glass of grapefruit juice. I mashed up the apple, put some leaves on top. I got some red onion, it makes a huge difference. The mushroom sauteed with balsamic vinegar, a fried egg on top, seasoned it up, put some balsamic glaze, and it was so good. Cheers, guys. And later on, I had some rice noodles with some tofu and stir-fried veg. It's a really easy and simple meal to make. It doesn't take a lot of time, and it's another one of my go-tos recently, as I've been trying to eat more plant-based and less meat-based products. So on Thursday, coffee again, as per usual, and then I had another bagel. This time I added some chopped peppers and salad along with the veggie sausages, because I had to use them up or else they were going to go out of date. So I just had that. And then I made myself a protein chocolate banana shake, and I used some iced coffee cubes to just get a bit of caffeine in there, because you guys know I love my caffeine. And then I munched on some cashews. I used up the rest of the rice noodles and tofu, and I put some sriracha sauce on. Then later on I had another chickpea blondie with some biscoff spread and popcorn to end the night. Oh, and then I actually snacked on cookie dough balls on a chocolate cracker thing. And then on Friday, I decided to make these peanuts, butter, and jelly, aka jam here in the UK, cupcakes. Added in some cinnamon here, and then I've got oat flour, which I had ground up, but it's not as smooth as it could have been, but I don't mind that texture. I kind of wanted that texture, so it really depends on what you want. And so I just mixed up the wet ingredients and I mixed up the dry ingredients, and then I slowly added it and folded it up gradually, because you don't want to overmix it or else it will just become super flat, and you don't want that unless you do. but I recommend that you don't. Then I took some jam and I put about a teaspoon of jam on top of the little cupcakes, and I'm using raspberry jam. And you guys, this adds so much sweetness depending on the kind of jam you are using, but this makes all the difference in my opinion. And then here I just had a handful of blueberries with some yogurt, which I forgot to film because I started eating it. Sorry about that. And this is what they look like. Then I munched on a banana while I was doing some working from home. And later on I had an omelette with some veggies and guacamole with some tortilla chips, and then a fiber bar later on, the carrot cake version, a handful of nuts, which were walnuts and cashews. Then I got Biscoff's bread and spread it in between two rice crackers. And on Saturday I started off with some coffee as per. Then I lost track of time because I was so busy with work, and then I decided to just make a feast to get some nutrition in my body, so I decided to make some lettuce wraps. I used this pre-marinated chicken and I topped it with this avocado kind of guacamole mix. And this is what it looked like, and you'll see shortly what it looks like when I pop the guacamole and the veggies on top together. I enjoyed that with another glass of grapefruit and ginger juice. Then I had one of those muffins and a blondie with some Biscoff's bread. On Sunday I decided to make Linda Sun's famous mouth-watering Bing. ended up having about 3 to 4 slices of this during the day, and then I had some of my mum's homemade chicken noodle soup, and I accidentally dropped the bing into there, but it still tastes bloody good. Later on that day, I was feeling really tired, so I decided to just fry an egg and put bing in between it and make a bing sandwich, and then I finished off the night with some fruit, some kiwi and orange to get some fibre and vitamins into my diet.